Where's the money, Lebowski?
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Skip Doolittle here. Today we're diving into one of the most laid-back, absurd, and downright stranger-than-fiction cult classics of all time, The Big Lebowski. It's the movie where the dude gets assaulted, his rug gets peed on, then gets tangled in brains, bullying, and bowling alleys, all while drinking White Russians. The tone is loose, the plot is loopy, and the behind-the-scenes even more bizarre. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but only a little. You might have already heard some of these, but our writers dug deep and sometimes pulled them out of their butts because we pay them in snacks and questionable substances. See if you can spot the ones that make you go, wait, seriously? Here are 25 unbelievably awesome facts you probably didn't know about The Big Lebowski.
I see you roll your way into the semis. Dios mío, man. Liam and me, we're gonna f you up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like, your opinion, man.
1. The National Film Registry canonizes the dude. In 2014, The Big Lebowski earned a spot in the Library of Congress's National Film Registry, meaning future generations will study its cultural, historical, or aesthetic significance. Yes, the dude's floating mantra is now officially immortalized. 2. The dude is present in every single shot. From the bowling lanes to the darkest motel rooms, making a cameo. The dude doesn't miss a beat. Even in fleeting background frames, his van or his silhouette is there, visually anchoring the film. A subtle, persistent presence that's pure Cohen. 3. Dudism, a real-world philosophy built on chill. Why just quote the dude when you can worship him? In 2005, fans founded Dudism, a modern live and let live religion with hundreds of thousands ordained as Dudist priests. Meditation, leisure, and White Russians included. 4. Lebowski Fest, the cult phenomenon in action. What happens when fans take obsession public? They bowl, they quote, and they wear bathrobes en masse in cities around the world. Jeff Bridges even graced one with a live performance of The Man in Me. Now that's devotion with style. 5. A cinematic noir skeleton draped in bathrobe. Though the film meanders and never resolves neatly, the Coens structured it like a Chandler novel, complete with a detective, the dude, shady villains, and the mystery that dissolves as the story sprawls. 6. The dude's wardrobe? Literally Jeff Bridges' closet. Those iconic jelly sandals, the robe, and the slouchy tees. Real dude gear from Bridges' home wardrobe. It's not method acting, just lazy genius. 7. Maud's voice was a chosen identity, not regional dialect.
It's a male myth about feminists that we hate sex. It can be a natural, zesty enterprise. However, there are some people, it is called satyriasis in men, nymphomania in women, who engage in it compulsively and without joy.
Oh no.
Her refined intonation wasn't accidental. Julianne Moore crafted it for Maud, an affectation that becomes as much a part of her character as her Baba O'Reilly rocker art. 8. Pro bowler trained them, weird rituals included. The cast practiced with champion bowler Barry Asher for authenticity. One ritual emerged: stand still, channel the lane mentally, then get up and throw the effing ball. That's the dude's kind of zen. 9. Capricorn was more than a fake title, it was security theater. For the sake of secrecy and surprise, the studio shipped reels under the codename Capricorn, a not-so-dude move, but one that paused spoilers for refreshingly long. 10. Dream visuals shot on BBQ spit. Seriously. The floaty dream sequences, literally filmed by mounting a camera on a small spit and rolling it like a roasting pig, cinematic barbecue. 11. License plate joke dialed up the pun. Bunny's plate reads, Lappin', French for rabbit. It's a sly gag buried in plain sight for eagle-eyed fans. Subtle comedy with continental flair. 12. Bridges in character rubbed red on his own eyes. Before each take, Bridges would ask if the dude burned one on the way over. If yes, he'd rub his knuckles under his eyes to simulate highness. That's dedication, or maybe allergies. 13. The rug mentions a tapestry of obsession. It's referred to 17 times in various ways, each more existential than the last. It's not a prop, it's a spiritual symbol for that ties the room together. 14. 2 species of spiders named in the dude's honor. Scientists named spider species Anolosimus Big Lebowski and Lebowski a dude, a microscopic tribute to a grossly influential character. 15. Jesus Quintana's Weird Universe got a sequel. John Turturro expanded the ballroom-licking weirdo in the Jesus Rolls, 2020. The dude lives on through bizarre extensions of his circle. 16. Dream sequence packed with internal callbacks. Check those surreal visuals. Flooring matching the dude's entry tile. Costumes echoing earlier props. Every frame rewards the rewatcher. 17. Walter's rage channeled from John Milius. The militaristic fury of Walter drew from none other than John Milius, the legendary Hollywood gun lover behind Apocalypse Now. All that rage and all those guns make sense now. 18. Maud's vaginal art line was improvisational genius.
My art has been commended as being strongly vaginal, which bothers some men. The word itself makes some men uncomfortable.
Julianne Moore coined it on the day. The crew left it in because it weirdly defined Maud's fearless boldness. 19. Donnie's ashes were actually non-dairy creamer. During the infamous ashes scene, the filmmakers didn't want to deal with fake ashes getting everywhere, so they filled the Folgers can with non-dairy creamer instead. It looked great on camera, but when the wind hit just right, it blew directly into Jeff Bridges' mouth. He later joked it was the worst latte I've ever had. 20. Cable edits birthed an iconic meme.
You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you stranger there? That's what happens. You see what happens, Larry?
When Walter Censors got him to replace Stranger in the A with Stranger in the Alps, it became meme gold. Sometimes constraints are comedic miracles. 21. The dude wrote a 69-cent check during a real Bush speech. As President Bush warns about aggression, the dude writes his 69-cent milk check. Post dated September 11th, 1991. Perfectly benign yet absurdly specific. 22. The dude's class president cameo. He's invited to run for class president in a bizarre imaginary flash. Apparently in some early drafts, the dude used to win by shrugging. By ballot debates. 23. Ginger and Barry turned replaceable. At one point, the Coens considered playing wardrobe artist Ginger and Captain Barry in some scenes. The cameo got cut, but rumor has it there are steely shots of them bowling in the background. 24. Directorial order. No improvising, not even Despite the film's loose feel, the Coens pushed for rigor. John Goodman emphasized that every dude and every man was scripted and rehearsed. The natural chaos is calculated. 25. A still unresolved plot twist. Despite the dudes elbowing so much narrative into chaos, the missing ransom money's fate is never revealed. The mystery holds, even off-screen. That's it. 5 of those were total bullshit. Drop your guesses in the comments and subscribe for more weird movie facts you can't trust.